Chapter 21 is on data and information. Data and information are inputted, outputted, and are transformed within a computing innovation. You'll see right away in my review document that I think so. I have some visuals for you, so this makes sense. And it may be a little hard to see, so so this is just a visual representation of what a computer does. Takes input from the keyboard, the mouse, a camera, or maybe a microphone, and it's input into the computer. Within the computer, we have memory that stores information, and then we have the CPU, which does a lot of our processing and calculating information. The computer then generates output either to the screen or to a robot or to a phone. I think that's supposed to be a robot. Maybe that's an app, and then not sure what that's supposed to be. But anyway, it looks like some output device. Okay, so back to where we were. Data scientists use computing and existing data to create new understandings. This is essential field in our world because of the following. So what is data and information? We have more data than ever available to us for entertainment, decision making, and problem solving. As data increases, so does our need to understand patterns and display conclusions. Okay, remember the one video we watched earlier in the course where it talked about that there's just so much data out there and there's just not enough people or tools to analyze all of it. That's what we're talking about. By studying computer science, you'll notice that data and information contribute knowledge to the world, require creation and use of computing tools like spreadsheets that will graph data or perform calculations, and are constantly being transformed. So, what do you need to know and understand about data information? People use computer programs to process information and to learn about the world that the data describes. Some of that learning is related to finding patterns or testing hypotheses. Computer scientists design programs to check these hypotheses. Sometimes, as a result of new learning, computer scientists modify their programs and make new hypotheses. So, we're trying to learn from our programs. Data often needs to be combined in creative ways to check for patterns. Computers help in this process by helping users combine data sources, cluster data, that means group data together, classify data by some type, and find trends in the data. Computers are a tool to help people translate and transform data, leading to discoveries that would not have been possible without the computer. Collaboration plays an important role in using computing tools to solve data problems. So, by involving others and collaborating, processors gain multiple perspectives to ask new questions to find new patterns. Additional knowledge and skills in using tools to display results and manipulate data, and they gain assistance when working with data sets that are too large to process independently. So, when we're collaborating, communication is essential to be sure that the description of the data is accurate. Explaining knowledge learned from data is a skill that needs to be practiced. Computing tools can help you tell a story about data. This is required to complete your Explore performance task. Computing can lead to new discoveries from data sets. You can use computing tools to pull information from data. The size of a data set impacts the way in which it is processed and the information that can be learned from that set. So, very large data sets, big data, may provide a more real world view, but it also may require more processing than is possible, or it may be difficult to access the information within the set. Sometimes a small set of data may need to be expanded in size to create a new conclusion. So, computing tools, the thing we use to analyze the data, those computing tools must be able to search data, display data, process data, store data. Computing tools can help you discover, explain connections and trends.